Hey, Speedwinghere here. So recently I've been checking out this hack called Hetja's Quest by DH. And I played maybe like 20, 30 minutes of it, and it was so good that I was like, I have to make a video on it. So if you want to check it out yourself, I'm going to put a link in the description where you can find it. So what this is this is a roguelike Fire Emblem hack. I don't think it's finished yet. I think it's in like version 0.7, but it's very, very playable in the state it's currently in. So, for those of you unfamiliar with what a roguelike is a type of game where it's often randomized, and you get given randomized encounters, items, abilities, and you've got to try and use what you're given to progress. And if you die, then you start over from the beginning again. So we're going to be playing on hard mode, because we're not cowards. I've not actually checked out normal mode, so I don't know what the difference is, but hard mode seemed manageable enough. So, Chapter 1, Enemy Level 1, Node 1, Starting Shop. So, what the nodes are your encounters. So you will start on this one, which will then open up these two, and you pick between these two which one you want to go on. They're both enemy encounters. And then you travel up the map, trying to reach the top to finish the chapter. So there's various different things you can get, like armory, you can buy and sell weapons, there's treasure chests. There's churches, which I believe heal you. I've only been to one of them. So yeah, this is our little avatar character, Kayron. He's kind of the supply or tactician. You don't use him for combat. Who we use for combat is our little skeleton here, Speedwing. He's a soldier. You actually get given the option to choose different classes. I went with soldier because it's funny. He has an iron lance and a sonyon, which is a 2 free range lance. However, it can only attack at range, and it's C rank, and we only got E, so we can't use it, sadly. So I think the best way to kind of show off this game is just to play it. So we start off here. This is our starting armory. You can kind of buy a selection of things. You can get a chicken, which is kind of funny. What we're going to go for here, I believe, is Javelin could be good, but notably javelins are only 2 range. So you can't 1-2 range them. So maybe we won't. Gold is very important in this game, as it allows you to buy a lot of things like stat boosts and items. But what we're actually going to go for is we're going to go for a skill scroll here. So what a skill scroll does is it gives you a randomized skill, some of which could potentially be broken. So we need, now that we've done that node, interacted with it, we have our option. We can either go left or right, and based on which one we choose, we won't then be able to go to the other side. So it looks like they're pretty similar. We might go to the left because churches have healing, and damage carries over between nodes. So I feel like having the opportunity to heal is big. So you go to interact with an enemy, and this, look at this. It's so amazing. I don't know how they've managed to code this, but it's so cool. So our first combat encounter is an archer. Shouldn't be too bad. Maybe we should have picked up that javelin so we could counterattack him. I'm going to move here, and then we're going to go into the supply. We may as well store this for now. You can access this at any point during the combat, so you should. I'm going to take our skill scroll and use it. Let's gamble. Okay, I don't know what that is off the top of my head, but it looks like a hit skill. So what did our guy get? Something good. Let's hope. Oh yeah, he starts off with this unit can't be crit, which I think is great. Crits are funny, but like being crit early on in a mode like this where you've got to be really careful of your health just isn't fun. So Bane, leave the opponent at 1 HP. Oh. This is like the worst possible skill we could have gotten. Oh dear. We do not want to be leaving enemies at 1 HP. I wonder if that has some kind of application with... I know that you can have more than one unit. You can recruit units, which I guess would then be quite useful, potentially. I got Opportunist when I played my first run, which is +4 damage when units can't counterattack, which was just amazing. So we're just going to poke him down. We are taking quite a bit of damage here, sadly. Maybe we should have got a Vulnerary instead of a useless skill for all of our money. Okay, so with this, we complete the node. We have killed the archer, we get a bit of XP. And we get some gold, because he had some droppable gold on him. This now concludes. And the node opens. And it closes behind us, so sometimes they stay open. I don't know if that's an oversight or intended, but I kind of like it if it's like a rare chance for them to stay open. So here's our guy. You can see he's still on 8 health, so health carries over. So I'm very glad that we went to the left. We only have 10 gold, so going to the armory is a little worthless, but I don't know if we can handle another encounter, because if we get like a axe user, we are just immediately done with. So let's have at least a look. So these seem to be randomized, and they have some very, very nice stuff in them. Let's take a look at some of these items. +2 luck. Defeated enemies may drop a beetle. I don't know what a beetle does, but sounds kind of cool. +1 move, and also gives you pass. Is nice. Effective against undead. Steel plus. Wow. Yeah, this is just so cool. So, like, the idea being that as you run, we've got nothing to sell. As you go through the runs, you're going to gather gold. You could then got to use that gold wisely. Okay, so the right-hand side did not open. So we have to go up the left, but that's fine because they're both churches. I don't know if there's any way of determining this or whether it's random. I mean, if you have a flyer, can you just fly over them? Surely not. I did have an option to be a Pegasus Knight or a Wyvern Rider. So we are going to rest for 10 health. You can only choose one of these options. But I mean, imagine if you had a magic unit, you could just start pumping up your magic stat. Should be very nice. Okay, and our final encounter is a house, which is quite nice. Let's visit the house. So we can get an item for free, train 1 strength for 25 gold, or recruit for 100 gold. Now, we don't have gold. We have 10 gold, because I bought the useless skill. So we'll get the item. A sword slayer. We cannot use that, but we can sell it. Seems like the kind of item that would be worth a good amount of gold. So now we're on chapter 2. The enemy levels has now increased, and the first node is a chest. So you want to be taking combat encounters, because if you don't level up enough, the enemies are going to start scaling, and they're going to outscale you, which we are going to try our best to avoid. So we've got to decide what route we want to take. I guess we can get the chest for free. Another skill scroll. Hopefully this one's a little better. Okay. So we want to have at least, I'd say, 2 encounters, preferably. So going up the middle could be a good idea. We could do chest, encounter, free item, finish on an encounter. Could be good. It means we sadly won't get an option to sell the Sword Slayer, but I'm sure that will come. So another chest, 75 gold. Really good. We definitely need gold. Okay, so now we just move up to our next one. We wanted to go to the right, didn't we? Yeah. I mean, if we lose a lot of health, this is fine, because then we can go to the church to heal. If we don't lose a lot of health, we can go get a free item. So, I mean, that's kind of how roguelikes work. You use what you're given, and you've got to try and make on-the-fly decisions. Okay, so it's a mage. That's scary. I feel like we don't have res yet. We do not have res. What has he got? Oh, he's only got 2 magic. We'll let him come into us. I really wish I hadn't. Oh, I should have used the skill scroll. We might still be able to if he doesn't outrange us. Can we move up there? We can. Okay, let's use the skill scroll. It could be something really good. I don't think you can use these from the map. I'm pretty sure you can only use them in, like, combat. Learned, that looks like acrobat, but I could be wrong. I'm not really familiar with the FE8 skill patch icons. Let's take a look. So we got Celerity, movement +2. That is absolutely busted. That is so good. If we can get vulneraries and stuff, that means we'll be able to run away from units and heal, which is huge. Because if our unit dies, that's it, run over. Okay, taking a bit of damage here. It's not too bad. I think we might go to the church and heal +10. Because if we get, because of the random nature of it, say we happen to get a, like, wyvern rider with an axe, then we're just not a good situation. Okay, first level up. Here we go. Yeah, magic, skill, speed, luck, defense. Okay, that's a great level up. That's really good. Bulk is good. Okay, so now that encounter's over, and we go back to the map. So, the church. Do we want the church? 10. Yeah, I think guaranteed healing over random item that could be good or could be useless, you know. Let's take the healing. Oh, okay, so that one did not open. I still, like I said, I do not know what determines whether these open or not, whether it's random, but we would have gone up here anyway. So it is fine. Let's see what our last encounter is. Oh no, an armor knight. Oh no, that's so bad actually. Are we going to be able to damage them? 9 defense. 11 attack. It might just be Jova. I'm not going to lie. Can we get on a peak? No, not as a soldier. How far can you move? Okay, we're going to definitely get into one of these woods. But this might just be a very unlucky roll here. Also, I chose soldier. You know, I chose probably one of the worst classes we could have. I'm going to double check we've not somehow got anything. Oh, by the way, this grimoire is just a holder item for the guy on the map. I don't think it does anything. I couldn't get it to do anything when I played around with it. Okay. So they only have 43 hit. And we doubled them. Okay, this is actually doable. It's like a boss fight. But yeah, I think we need to get to a shop. If we get past this, we need to get to a shop and get some kind of healing. Like a vulnerary would be very useful to have. Although, in this game, vulneraries are pretty weak. They're 5 healing. I don't know if you get better healing items later or they scale or something. Okay, so she hit us this time, but she has to hit us twice more. So I think we're fine. We should be all good. Our little skeleton guy. Thank goodness for our level up. Oh! No, we're not fine. She has to miss. Come on. Miss, 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 miss. Yes! Perfect. We get another level, which is nice. You want to keep leveling. We want to keep not be outscaled. So HP, magic, skill, speed, and luck. Hey, more speed. It's good, because we don't want to be doubled. If we get doubled by an enemy unit, that's probably a death sentence. So now we move on to the third round. Chapter 3, enemy level up to 3, node 1 house. Mini bosses may now appear on nodes 8 to 12. Now, I haven't done the mini boss, but you can see there... Oh, there isn't one here. Okay. When a mini boss appears, it's like a kind of big, glowing fire orb. And I was too scared to do it last time. But if we see one, we'll do one, for sure. Now, this is a bit of a problem. Because we are low on health and we are forced into an encounter. So we can get item, train for 1 strength, or recruit. I don't think we have gold. Train 1 gold strength, I think. I mean, I could have gone on item and prayed for a healing item. Maybe that would have been a better option. So what way do we want to go? Left has... we have to choose between healing or armory. I'd really like... Oh, there we go. So we could do healing into house into encounter, or healing... Is that good? I mean, up there we could do item into healing into encounter. I think that's better. Assuming we make it through this is going to be a bit scary, I think. Or not, if it's Amelia. What a lucky roll. So it's a recruit with a slim lance. Whoa. Excuse me? Hello? I'm not sure about this one, Chief. What the... Well, maybe that's a hard mode thing. Maybe it's a very low percentage chance. I don't know, but let's let Amelia kill us. Whoopsie. But I've only just begun. You died. So when you die, you go back to the hub. You made it to chapter 3, plus 50 gold. I felt a little cheap, I'm not going to lie, but maybe it's a hard mode thing. Maybe it's a very low percentage chance. I have no idea. I have no idea. Even if we're on full health, I'm not sure we would have made it through that, because we could have gone into the woods for 1 extra defense. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, that should be a pretty good showcase of what this hack is sort of about. I fully recommend checking it out for yourselves. And let me know if you want to see me play more of this, because I'm definitely going to play more of it myself. I mean, whether I record it for the channel or not, it's just down to you guys. So I'll catch you later.